Hello everybody, so I would like to show you how I do semi-hydroponic method or um, um, well you know what I mean, semi-hydroponics with orchids, and without using clay pellets, and instead I'm using styrofoam peanuts. So I broke apart styrofoam peanuts, and that's what I use for the medium. And there you go. I have these two orchids that are growing vigorously under this method. And I have to say that it's going quite well. As you could see, roots grow vigorously through this method, and I don't really have to think about watering my orchids really hard this way, because as you could see, I just have to fill this with water up to about like half the container, and it's good for a week or two, and then I don't have to mind about it. It works especially with these two kinds of orchids. Here we have the twinkle hybrid, an oncidium miniature that grows vigorously also, as you could see. Not noting the algae, but I don't care about the algae just as long as it grows, and I don't have to water it every day or every other day or 3 days. I don't like that, so this is perfect for me. I don't care if the algae is growing, just as long it's blooming. So you could see there, so much spikes. It's like spike heaven. And here we have the very well-known coconut orchid. You know this as the maxillaria tenuifolia, and has a lot of these new bulbs here, and a lot of them on top of each other. See? And since it is getting a lot of light under my T8 bulbs, the leaves are shorter compared to when I bought it. When I bought it, they were pretty long, like about 3 feet or so. Now it's about just a foot and a half or a feet. No, just a feet. Yeah, a foot. Sorry. And you could see that the roots are just growing vigorously, and as you would know, orchids that have good root systems are healthy orchids. That's why this oncidium Chico Marguerite just bloomed pretty much vigorously. 2 spikes per new growth. Imagine that. So where could you get that, right? So I definitely recommend this if you don't mind algae, because I'm using transparent pots here. Transparent pot here. So they would definitely grow algae. And there's also a surprise on this one. See? It's growing a fern. Which I don't mind, because I would like to put this in some sort of a terrarium or something. So I would wait for it to get a little bit bigger. And I like ferns. I have a staghorn and a lot of moss. So, anything that grows with my orchids, that's good for me. I don't care if it's competing with water or aeration or whatever. But heck, the orchids are growing vigorously. I don't care about people, algae, I hate algae. Well, your orchid looks bad, so I don't care if I have algae or something, but if your orchid looks bad, I just throw that away. Alright, so algae for me is fine, just as long it's growing and about to bloom. You know what I mean? And if it's not blooming, just like Astrid says, in his blogs, like, I'm gonna throw you out, right? because I don't want growing something that wouldn't grow and wouldn't bloom, and that's like just a waste of time. Alright, hope you like this video, and give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you like, and happy growing. And I hope you try this method because it's very easy for people who are lazy to grow orchids. Because it just grows and grows, and I just pour water on these containers and then they just grow. Put it under light and that's done. I don't even put fertilizer on these guys here. Alright, bye bye.